Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Commerce Aspirants. Now we'll be continuing with few more modes for entry in international business. So let's see which is the next mode or which is the next type. So the next type is joint venture. Now all the commerce students have heard this word joint venture. We have done it in accounts, right? So basically you have a rough idea of what is joint venture. But still I'll just refresh it for y'all. Joint venture is a common strategy where two partners, or it is also known as partnering, when two or more partners come together to start a business or run a business jointly. Okay, they already have their individual business, but for earning more profit or for other benefits, they come together and start their business together. They combine both of their business basically. It can be also known as, means there are various names to it. It is known as joint venture, joint ownership, partnering. So there are different names for it as well. See, as you all can see in first sentence I have written sharing management and ownership with another company. Okay, now basic idea everyone has got that what is joint venture. Now why would we do the joint venture with someone who has already started his business internationally? First of all, first benefit of doing it with someone who has already started is that you will get a certain reputation or goodwill with whichever company, whichever partner you're willing to do it. The company might already be having the goodwill in the market or a certain reputation in the market, so that is the foremost benefit. Whenever we think of, you think from your point of view, if you are given two options to do joint venture, one with a company who is not established in market and no one knows about that brand also or something like that, and second company is very well established, everyone knows about it, it has a good reputation, brand value in the market. So whom would you like to partner with, whom would you like to do the joint venture of business with? Obviously with second one, the one who has already established their business in the market, they have certain goodwill. And why would we do that? Because that will save a lot of time and energy. Whenever a company or business is already in a growing stage in market or it has certain value in the market, we don't have to take lot of efforts compared to the one who is not yet established. It is quite less, right? Obviously we will not want 24 hours of our day to be invested in that company to build that company. If we are doing joint venture, we will see the perks, see the benefits of why we are going to do the partnership, right? Second benefit would be sharing development costs and risk. Sharing development costs and risk means what? Whatever the cost will be there, whatever the risks are involved in your business, obviously when two people come together, it gets bifurcated. So everything will be shared, be it profit, be it loss, be it cost, be it risk, be it anything, it's going to be shared. Quality production is another plus point. The only disadvantage you can say is lack of control over technology. Obviously the company which you will be doing the joint venture with, if their business is all about technology, you won't have that much say. Or else if your business is more of technology, they won't have that much say. So that is the only disadvantage that you can say there is with the joint venture. And one more negative point is that it is a bit difficult to find such partner or such business entity to who will be willingly doing it with you. So this point I'll just write it here, finding the partner. This is the only negative point. Sorry, this is another. This is a difficult part in joint venture, that you have to find the right partner, right business whom you can do it and manage it jointly. Now, what are turnkey projects? Turnkey projects is, suppose you are a businessman, you want to start your business internationally. So what you are going to do, you will hire a contractor. Okay, you are the purchaser, you will hire a contractor and you will give him all the details as to how you want to set up the business, what from where the supply contract should be taken, or what will be the manpower, where will be the installation, and all the details related to your business you will be providing him, and he will be setting it up for you. Like everything from the scratch will be set up for you, but who is going to do that? That contractor is going to do that for you, and return you will be paying him some fixed amount of fees or some extra incentives depending on the work. But what is this one problem? Since you are doing it internationally, you are not present there until and unless entire setup is done. So sometimes it might happen that since you are the purchaser, right? You are the purchaser, you don't know basically what work is going on. Yes, you might go and see sometime, but basically you have given entire control in the hands of that contractor. Now, if that contractor is good, he'll do his work honestly, but if he's not good, you will have to be very vigilant all the time as to how the work is done. But if you are, or you as a purchaser are not so involved and you don't know anything about how the business plan should work exactly, then you might suffer, because the quality that the vendor is using, or the materials that he's using, or the money, the capital that he's spending, so there might be issues related to that whether he is using the money that you have given correctly, or is he cheating, or is he not using good quality products. So these are the things that you might face, but there are plus points also, as to you will save a lot of time and energy because you personally are not doing anything from the scratch. If you are aware of everything and how you should get your work done, this is the best strategy for that businessman. But if that businessman is not aware, he can be get fooled or cheated easily, then this method or this mode is not suitable for such businessman. Only to the one who can get their work done without being there 24/7 should go into this mode of international business. So I have explained the points: quality may lack, lower cost, clients save time and energy, and pays the contractor. These are just basic points. I hope you have understood what are turnkey projects. Yeah, and also one more point in turnkey projects is, in turnkey projects there are few terms that you should remember. First will be BOT, that is build, operate and transfer. Okay, build, operate and transfer. And next is BOOT, which is build, operate, own, sorry, build, own, operate and transfer. So similarly, there are few more abbreviations. If you Google it, I guess you will find it. It is never asked in exam as such because it is quite simple, but just for your information, I'm saying you build, operate, transfer means you're giving that contractor instructions that you need to build it. Then you are giving him instruction. He only has to operate it also, and after some time, if when it starts running efficiently, then he can transfer it or build in boot. He's going to build it, he's going to own it, he's going to operate it, and then he'll be transferring it to you. So these are some various terms in turnkey projects also. It's never asked, but just for some information, if it is asked, you will have an idea. They can ask something else also, like build, own, lease, transfer. That is BOLT. So you can expect, because NDA is unpredictable. In MHSET they won't ask, but in UGCNET there are chances that they might ask. Now next is greenfield venture. Now what do you mean by greenfield venture? A venture where you are going to start your business from scratch. From scratch means everything from installation, from factory purchase, each and everything you are going to do it by yourself only. In turnkey projects, we had seen that you were hiring a contractor. Now, in greenfield venture, you will be doing everything by own. That means you are not going to build it and do everything. No, obviously you will hire people, but the ownership, the power will be in your hand. In turnkey projects, it was not like that. You didn't had the ownership. You had given it to someone else, and then you will transfer it to yourself. You will just give them the capital, but the entire ownership was not with you. But in greenfield, entire ownership is with you are starting each and everything in a foreign country, okay, internationally, by your own self. Obviously, when you are starting, you are going to a foreign country, you want to set up your business, you have to do everything from scratch. You need to do the research how the things will work. So as it is given here, high cost, high risk. Yes, that's true. Everything, if you are going to do it by yourself, no joint venture, no nothing, then obviously the cost will be high. Because the cost is high, risk is also going to be a bit higher. Gain local market knowledge. Yes, you will have to, because you are starting it by your own self only. Slow entry, obviously it is going to take time to set up a business, especially in a foreign country. High level of control over business operations. Very true, because you are not doing it with someone else, like we did it in joint venture, or you are not hiring someone else as we did it in turnkey projects. Everything is everything is in your hands, everything is in your ownership, so you have the highest level of control in greenfield venture. High level of quality control, high control over brand image and staffing. Simple points. Since everything you are only starting, you are only doing, you are the whole and sole proprietor owner, everything is going to go as per your choice, what you are selecting, how you want your business to be formed. So in greenfield venture, there is risk because everything is starting from zero, but you will have the power, you will have the control, and you will be able to build a brand image of your own company. Okay, so remember, if each and every term might sound same to you, but it is different, and the difference is visible significantly. Don't confuse joint venture with turnkey, turnkey with greenfield. Clearly, you need to remember the differences. Joint venture, when two business will come together, two ownerships will form together to form one company. Turnkey, contractors are hired. Greenfield, everything you and you are only going to do. Entire control will be in whose hand? Your hand. Now, as the word greenfield is there, there is one more term, brownfield. Okay, now can you just guess what will be brownfield? Greenfield is where you are going to build it on your own with all the new facilities. But what can be the brownfield then? So, brownfield is when a company, that is your company, will purchase or will lease any existing facility or an existing company. So, what you are going to do in brownfield, you will be purchasing or you will be leasing the another company. That is known as brownfield. Got it? So, when you are noting down it in your notes, make sure you write it in firstly keywords only, don't write the entire process. And for brownfield, write how I have written, that you will be purchasing or you will be leasing an existing company, okay, which is already existing, that you will be purchasing or leasing. Brownfield is also known as what? Acquisition. There is another word for brownfield which is acquisition. It is same as acquisition when you're acquiring some another company. Where should I write it? Acquisition. Brownfield is acquisition is known as acquisition also. You have studied in your accounts what are mergers and acquisitions. So acquisition is also known as brownfield, where you are going to purchase a existing company firm or you're going to lease it. Okay. So I hope the three types, that is joint venture, turnkey and greenfield, and also the brownfield, you have understood till now. Now let's see what is FDI. FDI is the most important type of modes of entry in international business. There is an entire 2, 3 or I guess more than that slides dedicated to FDI. It's an important topic. You might have seen when I had told you the contents of international business. So FDI is very important. So I'll just give you a rough idea of what is FDI, because in few slides, we'll be learning in detail of what is FDI, what are the various accounts related to it, how it helps the country, etc., etc. Okay. So FDI is, firstly, its full form is foreign direct investment. Now, whenever you are investing, means whenever you are putting your money into a bank or a gold or any deposits, what it is known as? It is known as investment. That means you are investing. Similarly, when you are investing in a foreign country, not in your own country but a foreign country, that is known as foreign direct investment. Now, the companies, especially who are mostly dealing with international business, who are involved in international business, what they are going to do, they invest their money. Okay, the big companies, the big people, they invest their money in marketing or manufacturing through the ownership and control that they have. Now, all the big brands, you can say Coca-Cola, or you can say Pepsi, or maybe some automobile company, pharmaceutical companies. So these are all what? Examples of foreign direct investment, when you're going to invest in the manufacturing, processing, marketing, Okay, so this is usually done by businessmen who have high market value, market share. So this is done mostly by them. Now here I have written optimization of resources in host country. So what do you mean by this? That whichever the resources are there, as I had told you in previous classes, that the UK or US have technology and Indians have population. So what they'll do, they'll use the population of their host country, right? If we are hosting it, the population will be used to optimum. And what benefit will it give to the home country, that is our country? That it will give employment. It will give employment to the people of India. Okay, so these are some basic points. Even if you are not getting the exact idea, no problem, because in few slides we will be seeing in detail as to what is FDI. So don't worry and don't stress on it so much. Okay, now let's take a look at what are mergers and acquisitions. Mergers are when two firms are coming together to form a new company. Okay, two firms coming together to form a new company. Whereas what is acquisition? Acquisition is where one big company, one large scale company is going to purchase a one small scale company. So the name will change. The name for the big company will remain same, but the name of second company will get vanished. Only the name of the purchaser company will exist. Whereas in merger, two companies are combining, so they might use both the companies' names or they might form a new name. Now you might have seen this, that there are mergers of bank, right? We had seen recently Vodafone and Idea. It was merged. Okay, so merger, I'll just write here the example of merger company. It is V. What is V? Vodafone plus Idea. So this was what? Merger. Now the simple example of acquisition that I will give you all is acquisition. In acquisition, they purchase a company that can be a mostly in most cases it will be a very big reputed company, and it is going to acquire a smaller company of the same interest. So the example for this would be Byju's. So Byju's. Okay. So Byju's acquired GradeUp. This was the recent example of acquisition. So in acquisition, one big company, reputed company will take up the small company and the name of that company will be changed. Whereas in merger, two companies will come together to form another company. Simple? Okay, good. You can just go through these points for mergers and acquisitions. It is same as what I have explained it to you. Strategic alliance. Now what is strategic alliance? I'll explain it to you with an example. You all know what is Spotify, right? And you all know what is Uber. Spotify is a music app where you can stream songs, like you can listen different types of songs of different genres, different countries. And Uber is a cab app, right, where you can book your cabs and take a ride to your destination and wherever you want to go. So now Uber is completely into a different segment. Its target customers is different. Spotify's customers are different. But now they have done a strategic alliance. That means it is like a partnership. But when they are doing this partnership, Spotify is going to remain Spotify, Uber is going to remain Uber, but they will help each other to gain business. How they are going to help? Now Uber has started this thing that whoever is going to ride in Uber cabs, okay, whoever will take the ride in Uber cabs, what that person will get, suppose you are traveling in Uber cab, you have booked Uber cab, so you will be given access to Spotify, like you can listen to your favorite music while you are on a ride on your way to the destination. And once, suppose now you have got the access, after you get down from that ride, obviously that access will be taken away from you, right? Only till the time you are in that ride or in Uber, you will be able to listen to it. So sometimes what happens, people will start liking it and they might subscribe to Spotify, like they'll take the subscription to experience more genres of music, different music. And on the Spotify, and for the people who love Spotify and can't, they might prefer that why we are taking some XYZ cab service when we can take Uber cab service and we'll be able to enjoy our ride with Spotify. So they won't take that XYZ cab service, they'll take Uber's cab service because of this reason. So now both the companies are earning profit. Because of Spotify, Uber will earn, because of Uber, Spotify will earn. So when both of them are earning profits, but both of them are functioning independently, Spotify is functioning independently, Uber is functioning independently. This is just like a collaboration amongst both the companies. So this is known as what? Strategic alliance. Remember, there is difference between each and every type. You might feel, this is so like merger, oh, this is like acquisition. No, it is not. In acquisition, entire company is absorbed, its name is changed. In merger, two companies are formed and they change their names again. They'll share each and everything in that company, the ownership, the development, the manufacturing, everything. But in strategic alliance, your companies are not going to share anything with each other. They are just helping each other, so that both of the companies grow. Spotify is helping Uber, Uber is helping Spotify, but there is no such arrangement where the companies are going to interfere in each other's business. Basically, they are not going to interfere, they are just going to help each other grow. Okay, means there won't be as such compliance, statutory contracts or various other things. It's just going to be a plain simple alliance between these two companies. So you can say that strategic alliances is friends. How friends are, they come together, they help each other, but do we change our identity for our friends? No. Suppose one of your friend is from commerce background, one is from science background, but your friends, you will help each other going forward, you will give reference for each other. Okay. Now merger can be when people are in relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, okay. And acquisition is when you will get married. Obviously in India, especially when the girls get married, their name is changed, their identity is expected to be changed. Earlier the girl's name also used to get changed, but now that practice has stopped. But still in few villages are there where they still follow that after marriage girl's name also should be changed. So this is just an example. This should not be followed obviously anywhere. But for you guys to remember it and recollect it, I am saying it. But this is not a good practice where the girl's name should be changed or her identity should be changed. Okay. And strategic alliance, you can give the term as friendship. So strategic alliance is what? Friendship, where two friends come together, help each other and go and do their own work also. What are mergers? Mergers are when you're in a relationship, say boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, you are together. Okay, but you won't change your name. Okay, until and unless you get married, you won't change your name. So it is like boyfriend, girlfriend. Acquisition is what? When you get married. when boy gets married to girl, imagine that the boy is a bigger company, girl is a smaller entity, and the name, like the surname of the girl, is changed, expected to be changed. I'm again giving a disclaimer, I'm not supporting any of these. This is just so that you can remember it and recall it. So I have given this example. If you have any other examples, or if you have any other ideas of how you can remember these types, it's very good. But for the ones who were not understanding it in plain language, I have given these examples also, so that it will retain in your brain for a longer time. Okay, so now we have covered almost all the entry modes of international business. I hope you have understood. If you feel that you are getting slightly confused, then comment down or message me on Telegram, join our Telegram channel. You can ask your queries there as well, and I'll reply you. I'll tell you some different techniques of how you should remember if you are not able to do it in this way. And yes, that's it for today. I hope you have liked today's video. So just hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, share it with your friends, join our Telegram channel, and yeah, all your suggestions are welcome, your feedback is welcome. So please comment it down. I'll meet you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye. Have a nice day.